Hello everybody, welcome to Anthropology 5041, Quantitative Methods in Anthropology. I'm Doug Henry, your instructor for spring 2017. Oh my gosh. Let's see, I have a confession to make. I am dorkily excited to teach this course online. I originally wrote this online class, but then Susan Squires has been teaching it for the last, I think, 6 years. So hopefully I'll get to make updates and changes along the way. Because I haven't taught it though in 6 years, there's probably going to be some glitches, but I promise I'll fix them. I'm usually pretty organized, so I will. It might take me a week or two to get there, but I promise I will. So be patient the first couple weeks, and obviously let me know if something doesn't seem right. I'll urge you guys to read the syllabus carefully. It's there on the tab on the left-hand margin of the course. I tried to put everything important in one place. I know it can be really frustrating taking an online course if you seem to get different information in different places. I will tell you though, some things I couldn't put in there because I haven't finished coming up with them yet. So particularly in the second half of the course when we do quantitative data analysis with SPSS, I haven't finalized those assignments yet. And so I will, but they wouldn't be in the syllabus anyway, okay? Let's see, just a little bit about the course. It's a little unusual, I admit, for a course in quantitative methods to be required in an anthropology program. And so I put some time in the first lesson to sort of explain this and explain why we did it and our department did it and what our rationale was. The thing I didn't put in there is that I just realized about probably 40 to 50% of our graduate students seem to be incorporating some kind of quantified data in their master's thesis projects. And usually that's survey or census kind of data. And so ideally this course will help you guys get prepared for that. If you can, syllabus, look at the syllabus for a second. Oh, bad lighting in this video. Sorry about that. I'm doing it at my desk here in the office. Let's see. If you look particularly at the weeks, the course schedule and reading assignments, what's that, about 4 pages in? That's what I'll just point out. It's basically a course in 2 parts, but with 3 big components. The first part is methods and design, try to get you guys thinking quantitatively, mostly through a positivistic kind of framework. Because anthropology is a social science, it's one of these social sciences. This can involve hypothesis testing, testing of variables, how to design valid questions with high reliability, and then how to construct culturally appropriate sampling frames. All that is really important, and it's not something you often get in a qualitative methods course. The second part of the course is really a course in data analysis. How to construct a data set using SPSS, and then we spend a lot of time talking about data presentation because you guys will see, hopefully at conferences, you will see there are a lot of really bad presentations out there. There's a lot of really bad graphical kind of presentations. And so we will spend a lot of time using PowerPoint to just go over the basics of how to make a good presentation, how to make a good graphical kind of presentation. All right, so let's see. Week 2, this week is all sort of basic introductions. Oh, incidentally, in the first week's lesson, you guys will have to post a picture of yourself, ideally in the last 10 years. A picture of yourself and then a basic sort of bio. Oh, and if you could include in that bio, have you ever taken a course have you ever used SPSS before? That would be the really useful thing. Have you ever taken a course in quantitative methods or used SPSS? That would be great. Or even statistics, that would be helpful too. But besides that, week 2 would be the basic principles of measurement. Week 3, how to develop research topics. That is mostly about hypothesis testing and hypothesis construction, how to develop ethical research. Week 4 is on study design, assessment, and program evaluation. You guys, we teach a course in evaluation, anthropology, that would obviously be better. Maybe some of you have had that, so that would be great. I hope you guys speak up a lot during that week. Week 5 is on sampling. Week 6, how to design good interview questions and to think about response effects of interviews. And then week 7 is when we really start SPSS, constructing a data set. And then my philosophy for doing that, for constructing a data set, is to start at the very basic level. And so we'll get you guys to just do very basic, here's how to input data kind of stuff. So that way it shouldn't leave anybody behind. And then we'll run basic frequencies. We'll do bivariate analysis the first few weeks, or the first few weeks after that. So how to compare 2 variables at a time and against each other. And then correlation. And then the final week we'll be talking about, the final 2 weeks we'll be talking about multivariate analysis, which is just comparing many variables at once. Okay? So that's it. There's no midterm. There are weekly assignments that you guys really need to stay on top of. There's a lot of discussion in this class. There's a lot of, we'll have a simultaneous webcast, not webcast, but a video conference once a week. And then we'll have final presentations. About that final, I haven't decided whether, there are 13 people in this class, which is a little bit big for an online class. So I haven't decided whether or not we'll do group projects in which I'll just put you in teams of 2, or whether or not we'll do solo projects. What that will involve is everybody gets the World Values Survey. It's just a big, giant global study that's done. It's about global values. And yeah, you guys can have a shot about doing whatever is interesting for you from the World Values Survey. So yeah, I'll decide in the next couple weeks whether or not that'll be a group kind of team project or whether it will be a solo project. So books. I'm a little flexible on your on the editions that you choose. This is Russ Bernard's book. It's like one of the Bibles of anthropology methods. Definitely, this is a good one you want as a professional. You want this one sitting on your shelf. It's fantastic. It really is. I have the 5th edition, so I think the assignments I give you guys will reflect that 5th edition. I really think you should get this one. Julie Pallant, Australian woman who does, this is like the best how-to SPSS guide I've ever seen. She's phenomenal, and I still rely on this book by Julie Pallant. I don't care if you get this edition or a later one. It hasn't changed that much. There are 2 recommended books. I'll probably put chapters from these books on reserve, but you might want them yourself. Your call. First is by Bill Dressler, The 5 Things You Need to Know, it's hard to read that backwards, about statistics. Yeah, great little tiny book that doesn't sell for very much on Amazon. And then you can get this one super cheap. This is a classic in the field, How to Lie with Statistics by Darrell Huff. It's from the 1950s. And I'm still assigning it, because it's wonderful. Yeah, you read this, and it's all about calling BS to graphical presentations and statistics when you see statistics cited in a weird way. All right, good. I hate these webcams doing these videos, but I realize they're probably pretty important for an online course, so I'll probably keep doing these maybe once a week or so. So that's it. If you guys want to reach out, please do. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing everybody on the discussion boards. Cool. Oh, and on the video class. All right.